Greetings and salutations, everyone. I am, as always, darthdevious, bringing you another video review, this time from Transformers Prime Beast Hunters, Predacon Grimwing. And he comes with Blackbeak Grapple Launcher. And here's the side of his box, if you want to read the little bio there. And there's his tech specs. His tech specs are very impressive, actually. His lowest one is an 8. That's pretty damn good. Back of the box, you know, your product shots. Ursagriff mode. Ursagriff, he's sort of like a bear and a hawk mixed. Just package. Alright. Ultra Magnus, who I still haven't found yet. I'll get him eventually. And let's bring in the big old Ursagriff himself. And here he is. And he is cool. He is actually the first Predacon toy I've gotten from this entire line. And I think he's really cool. He's a nice one. I'll give you a nice little 360 of him. He's very big and beefy, you know? And here's his weapon doodad thingy that, if you read the bio inside the instructions, this is semi-sentient and actually talks to him. And it can launch. You take this off. It's got this string. Make sure the string's in that little groove, and you know. And of course my finger caught it, but so it doesn't get away. But when you look at it like this, it looks like a Skeksis from the from the Dark Crystal. If you don't know what that is, well, there's a picture there. But still, if you don't know what that is, shame on you. Yes, if you know what that noise is, then that's the noise of the Chamberlain Skeksis. Alright, enough of that. This thing's kind of cool as far as weapons go. And the missile inside it looks like some sort of praying mantis, bug, dragon thing. So that's kind of cool too. So, put that aside. Let's just look at him. He's got a lot of posability in both modes. And it's because of that makes him pretty cool. I mean, he's got, you know, here are his claws. These also become his hands. They've got a rotation joint. There's a rotation joint below the elbow. There's a rotation point above the elbow. The elbow bends. Shoulders move. Even back here, because these do become his legs in robot mode. You know, you got all the joints and stuff you'd want. You know. Wings go. They can flap. And these little parts move. Head's on a ball joint, the beast head. So you can get a lot of movement. Neck actually can go up and down. And as you see, the beak moves. So, really nice face sculpt on the beast thing. Kind of reminds me of Buckbeak from Harry Potter, only green and blue. Anyway. He's got a simple transformation. I'm going to turn him into robot mode, and we'll take a better look at his robot mode, alright? Be right back. Alrighty, and here we have Grimwing in his robot mode. And he's pretty cool. He's very large, very bulky. Now, one thing a lot of people miss is this transformation in the legs here. It's not in the instructions. When you get him out of package, his legs are actually like this, so they're bent. But there's a joint here that you can straighten out his legs and give him a little bit more height. See? Gives him a more natural robot mode. I did what you could say is the mod that was going on TFW 2005, where you can pretty much switch these. This one in package is over here. This one's over here. But if you do this, it locks all this in place, so it's not popping around everywhere. And you still get the Predacon symbol facing the right way. Some people don't like it. There is another way where you can maneuver these just so that they're just behind this little beast mode head and still have them facing out the way that they're designed. I just think this brings his robot mode together a little bit better, and I like it like that. It's a personal preference. So, to me, that's kind of cool. You know? And looking at this guy for a second here, looks like, there we go. Looked like one of his thighs was a little off center. And, you know, he retains all the posability he had in beast mode. In this mode, his head's on a ball joint. Can look up, down, left and right. Shoulders move in and out. Rotate here, rotate here. Rotate at the wrist. Opposable thumb. Nothing at the waist. Hips, arm pin and socket, so they go pretty much where you want. They got a rotation at the thigh. Nice knee joint there. Once you get it straightened out right, and his foot is on a ball joint, and he's got these nice big heel spurs, so he can rock some nice posings. See? Yeah. One cool thing is these can come off, and he can hold them as weapons, almost like, you know, they look like something you would see, I don't know, in Egypt, I guess, kind of weapons like that, if you want. So and in this mode, he can also hold Blackbeak. You know, you can put him in his hand if you want. He will hold him. He also has peg holes on either side of his arms, which I prefer doing myself. Alright, not too shabby. I'm going to come up, I'm going to zoom in on his face some. And he has these nice painted yellow eyes, and for some reason though, that it just looks like they're light pipe, but they're not. That's actually paint. He has a nice face. He has nice details altogether, you know. From the, you know, yellow Predacon glyphs on his wings. He's got Predacon glyphs like all over him, which I'm probably going to go back and pick out with some paint so that they stand out more. But, you know. Anyway, let's come on back down here. I recommend this guy if you can find him. I know some people are having trouble finding him. It took me weeks to find him myself. But he really is a really cool, you know, Predacon figure. And I don't have any of the other Predacon figures. I do have a Predaking on its way. Not the big one, unfortunately. Just a regular Voyager size one. But still. He's getting a little fiddly here. We'll give some quick size comparisons to finish this off here. Alright, we're going to first we'll put him with his creator, Shockwave. And then his Lord and Master, Megatron. And you see, he fits in nicely with them. He's just a little bit shorter than Megatron and a little bit shorter than Shockwave. So he fits. I mean, if you don't count his wings tower over everything. He knocked over Megatron, how dare you? But, yeah, this is probably one of the cooler Voyager figures that have come out. You know? So, there you go. Highly recommended. He's a really nice figure. Really nicely done on Hasbro's part. I know he's being repainted as dark steel, I think. So that should be cool. Alright. We're going to end this here. This was my look at Grimwing. The first Predacon figure from the Beast Hunters line that I own. You guys be good. Or he'll send this ugly thing after you. And this thing is just hideous. Ooh, ooh.